Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing tips and tricks on how to organize yourself to get ready for school. So we are here at Walmart. I'm with my VP, Trista. We're going to go shopping and we're going to get some stuff that we need to get you ready. If you like color coordinating, there are multiple options. Love this idea. This idea as well, if you want to keep yourself color coordinated, different colors, different subjects, that's entirely up to you. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I'm very particular whenever it comes to office supplies in general. I like Settler pencils. I prefer the blue ones, but 60 pencils for $6, can't really go wrong. And then you're gonna be set for not only 1 year, but 2 year, 3 year, possibly 4. So awesome. All right, next up guys, we're going to be getting dividers, 8-tab dividers, and I'll explain why afterwards. You need 2 sets. So these 2 are going to do you for 1 subject per semester. So if you have 4 classes, you're going to need 8 packs of these. All right. So BSCN hypothetically has 5 classes, including their elective. Pick up 10. All right, especially if you're like me, you like organization, stop by this section. This is planners. I'll also go through the one that I got. I got mine at Staples, but this is going to be really good, guys, if you want to get all of your life organized, especially if you want to have any kind of future planning. So stop by, it's a good deal. All right, guys, Walmart's done. Now let's head over to the dollar store, because as much as I like the efficiency of getting everything in one store, I'm also really frugal and I'm money conscious, so I'd rather go to 3 different stores to get exactly what I need. So off to the next store. All right, so index cards, you have 2 options. You have colored or plain. These are what you're going to be using for flashcards. So they are $1 each. I'm picking up 20 today because I'll go through them and they're great resources for tests. So get them while you can. This is another thing, guys, multi-use labels. I know you may not understand, but I'm going to show you why. You definitely want at least 1 pack of these. Don't know about you guys, I'm in love with any kind of post-it notes. These ones are my favorite right here because you can put them in your textbook for easy access for finding information for tests. Also a must-have for your at-home office, for school. Staplers, keep your stuff together, paper clips or alligator clips. Huge fan of these. Right now, Staples has the best deal on refill pads of paper, so come on and get some, guys. All right, guys, this is my other tip. Invest in one of these. It is a dry erase calendar. So you can have your whole month set up for either due dates. You can set up your financials, when money's coming in, when money leaves. It's a good idea, and best part is it's only 23 bucks. Good deal. This is also one of the best deals you're going to get in town, guys. 10 cents for Hilroy notebooks. You can get a couple for each subject, and they're all color coded. So come in, pick some up. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's been a few days since I went shopping. I unfortunately hurt my back and I'm with a cane again, but I'm better now, so we're going to get this working. So to start off, we're going to start with binders. You have 2 ways that I've done this before that have worked well for me. You can take your tabs. Now this is the reason I wanted you guys to get 2 packs of tabs for each binder. I print mine out because I'm a little OCD that way, but you can write it week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 8, and because there's 8 per pack, you can go all the way to week 14, and the last 2 will be for any blank notes or any random notes, and then blank paper. So whenever you're finished, it would look something like this. In the beginning, I print off everything that you need from Blackboard in regards to the class, how it's structured, and then week 1, I print off the slides, and I can write all of my notes. I can follow along with the teacher. I can highlight, write anything extra, and then the same for week 2. And then for reading week, it's going to be left blank, and then I have all my spare paper in the back. This is my preferred method. I've worked with this for the last 2 years, and it's fantastic. However, that's 1 binder per class. Not everybody works that way. This is your other option. So in this one, what I've done is I printed out my timetable, put it in the front. It's always handy. And then for each tab, I use for each class. And then I have all of my notes from that week for each class. I have any extra material that I've purchased myself. And then I use this, and at the end of every week, I switch it over. So you can choose any one of these methods. I always have lined paper in the back for whatever I need. And then I keep last week's notes in the very back. And then at the end of each week, I switch it into its own binder, and everything is in one spot and it's well organized. All right, the other tip I gave you, these cards. I turn these into flashcards. I put them into a Ziploc bag, label it with the week and class that I have, and then I have all of my flashcards. So what it is, so I know exactly what it is whenever I go to grab it, the definition, or the item, the definition. I do this with each one of my classes, and that way I have ready to use flashcards for test prep. So I can just grab bags 1, 2, 3 for my week 4 test. So this has come in handy. I color code them. I draw little diagrams and pictures on the back of some of them. So worst case scenario, you get them at the dollar store, you try it, you don't like it, but it's definitely worth a shot to get this kind of information, especially whenever it's all in one place. So these folio folders I pick up at Staples. They're 10 cents each. I label them and then I relabel them and relabel them because I can't throw anything out, clearly. You can keep everything, just your OSAT paperwork. I find it easy to file things away whenever they're like this. You can even color code them for different classes if you'd like, or for different aspects of your life. One's personal, one's school, one's for work, just to keep some paperwork properly in its right spot. Now, last but not least, and I can't stress this enough, planners are your friend. I know a lot of people, and including myself, were really difficult to get into using a planner on a regular basis. I just find that using something that has this much structure in it can be really helpful. So again, I color code mine because I'm really weird that way. You don't have to get that into it. I want to work on getting together with my friends, so I put that down, or just connecting with them over the phone at least. I have different colors for different things, and this helps me stay on track. It gives me a sense of accomplishment whenever I can look at my planner and check something off, or highlighting it saying it's done. So I highly recommend getting something like this. I personally got mine at Staples. There's a whole bunch of them at Walmart, as you can see in part of the video I just did. Another thing is these calendars are amazing. I use the side for a grocery list, and then for my paydays for when bills come out. And then I also use this whiteboard. You guys have seen it mainly just as signage, but especially whenever we're talking about the mature students who have families, I find that's really helpful to either A, get my thoughts down whenever I'm working on chemistry, any kind of math, or if I'm helping my kid try to get through some things. So they're about $30 at Staples or Walmart. Invest in one of those, guys. I know it seems like a lot of money, and you're right, $30 isn't small, but to keep your life organized and on track, especially as we're moving into the new virtual modality with school, everything's going to be chaos in the beginning, and I just want you guys to be as set up as possible. So if you've taken any of these tips, awesome. Then if not, and you have some of your own suggestions, we more than welcome that. So please feel free to comment, share it with your own tag, saying, hey, this has worked for me, and let's just try and work together and get through this as unscathed as humanly possible. Until next week, guys, stay healthy and stay safe, and enjoy.